In my country, in Tanzania, we have a self-regulatory body for almost 2 decades now. And we have a number of programs. Of course, one of them is to ensure that journalists, media outlets follow the code of ethics. So we do monitoring of the media. Like every day we monitor media like radio, television, and newspapers. We look at the trends in terms of ethical conduct and professional standards. We also do provide training for various media outlets, in-house training in skills enhancement, but also ethics. We do a lot of training on ethics. And one of the areas which we've been working quite a lot in the past decade is to ensure that there's a change of laws that will promote that will promote press freedom, but also access to information. But self-regulation also is about ensuring that interference from the government is limited. And interference from the government usually will come when they feel that the media is misbehaving, the media is not doing their work properly, and they feel that they should be regulated in a statutory form. New media has provided a new impetus. It has provided a new area where media can be able to reach its audiences further and much quicker. That there has been a sort of a regression in terms of ethical conduct. It's not really the problem of the new media. I think it's the problem of how we have been able to use that space effectively, but also ethically and professionally. And that is where we should really put our heads together, ensure that this happens, and it happens fast. Because in Africa, our population, if you look at our population strata, we have a lot of young people. And young people tend to use the internet for their information needs. They tend to go to blogs, they tend to go to social media for their information needs. So if we don't put our act together, I feel that we might be doing injustice to the profession. And I wouldn't be one of those people who would blame the internet, for example, or social media for the degradation of ethical standards and ethical behavior of the media. But I would say that we've not been using that space quite well. And it's time that we put it into our spaces, into our numerous countries, in our various countries, ways and means in which we can also self-regulate online journalism.